Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. With all the hype around Love Island, I thought that I would talk you through my full experience on the show. So first and foremost, when you find out that you are actually going into Love Island, you go into a thing called lockdown. So lockdown is effectively the week before you go into the villa. You get taken away, your phone gets taken off you, you're with a chaperone for the full week who makes sure that you aren't watching telly so you can see things that are going on in the outside world. Literally just keeping an eye on you and looking out for you. I know a lot of people really didn't enjoy this phase because they felt that they were maybe restricted to do certain things, but because I was on such a strict diet and training regime, I actually really enjoyed lockdown. Yeah, the way I seen it was like the calm before the storm. It was like a short break. So obviously going into the villa, the day of it, you get up very early in the morning, ready to go. You get driven to another hotel. From there, you get ready, you get your case checked to make sure you're not taking in sort of any banned substances or weapons or anything along the lines. Obviously, you need to make sure that the villa's very, very safe for everyone that's going to be in there. Obviously, a very exciting time. Was absolutely buzzing throughout the whole process. And then from there, you get taken to the villa where you get put into sort of cabin. And you just basically have to wait all day just to kind of, I think the girls were obviously going in, they were doing some filming beforehand, so you're just waiting in the villa. And I remember I was banging out a couple of push-ups in the sort of cabin, and I was wearing white shorts, and I was just about to go in, started banging out the push-ups, and I got this like red dust all over my shorts, so they had to send in the stylist to wipe it down. And funnily enough, they ended up having to give me a smaller pair of shorts, so I wasn't being vain going in with super short shorts. It just was because my medium shorts literally got dirty just before I went in. From there, moving forward, obviously was a sort of slow start for myself. Funnily enough, I found out when I came out that it was favourite to go out week one. I think the public didn't really take to me due to my VT. On that note with the VT guys, one thing I must say is we are in the room for 45 minutes filming that VT and it's cut down to a minute. So yeah, I don't think that I was portrayed exactly the way I am, but do you know what, looking back in hindsight, it was probably a really good thing because I think once people started to see exactly how I was, they realised that I wasn't the way my VT portrayed myself. So probably going into the first sort of big moment for myself was the rodeo challenge, the cowboy challenge, and that's when you guys seen the breath spray for the first time. So I get a lot of questions asking about the breath spray. I mean, it's not really a sort of modern thing to use, and the reason behind the breath spray was I eat chewing gum all the time. With being a personal trainer, I always like to smell good. I just always like to have chewing gum. I don't know, just fresh breath, fresh smell all the time. And we found out that we weren't allowed to take chewing gum into the villa, and that's just due to being on camera. If you're chewing, it just doesn't look good. So I was in the shops with my mum, funnily enough, and I was like, "Mum, all these fit girls in, I'm going to be kissing them and I'm going to be speaking to them, and I don't have any chewing gum. What am I going to do?" And she went, "Get some breath spray." And yeah, so I packed half my case with breath spray. I think there was about maybe 10 breath sprays I took into the villa. Most of them ran out before I actually needed them because it took me that long to get a bud, but that's not really the point. So yeah, that's kind of the breath spray thing. I think a lot of people always wondered about that. Casa Amor week was actually one of my favourite memories. Not purely because all the girls came in and they actually said they wanted to couple up with me, but to be honest, I expected that, not because I think anything of myself, more so because I was a single guy. They seen it on the outside, and a lot of people had said at that point that was very popular with the public on the outside. So I kind of knew that when the girls came in that they were all going to kind of say they liked me. So I did get my guard up a little bit because I was like, right, who's genuine here? Who likes me for me? And obviously spent a few days with Belle and got to know her, and to be honest, really liked her. So yeah, Casa Amor was a good week, and one thing that was good about Casa Amor is because we were in there for so long, it just really mixed up the dynamics of everything. Obviously, as you've seen, some people completely lost their heads done 360s. Michael's head was in a field somewhere, I had to go looking for it to stick it back on. Week 5, best thing in my, not even best thing in my Love Island experience, best thing in my life. Honestly, Craig David coming into the villa. Imagine it like this. You're in a secluded area for 5 weeks, can't go out, can't do anything, and you walk out into your back garden one night, Craig David's standing there performing. Literally every year I go and see Craig David in Ibiza. I'm like, Craig in the front row trying to get his attention, and this year, following on from the Love Island experience, I ended up on stage with Craig David in Ibiza, which is just absolutely unbelievable. So that experience for me was great. I've looked up to Craig David my whole life. I've really enjoyed his music, so that is why I got a little bit emotional. Quite a funny thing off the back of that was when we were queuing up to go outside, the producers were very much like, you might not know who the DJ is, you might know who he is, but make sure you have a really good reaction. And obviously it's Craig David, like, who doesn't know who Craig David is? But they also said make sure that you don't touch the DJ, make sure nothing like that. He played his tracks, and at the end he went away. So the way it works in Love Island is there's a tannoy system, and you get called to the beach hut. So I got called to the beach hut first because obviously my reaction was the best. So it was like Anton to the beach hut straight away. So I literally walked up to head towards the beach hut and opened the bedroom door, and Craig David was standing there at the steps, and obviously could see how buzzing I was when he was performing, and there was the security there and he was there, and he just kind of, he looked at me and he looked at me like that, he gave me a little smile, and he just stuck his fist out like that to me, and I kind of looked at the security and they were looking at me like, don't do it. I was like, and jumped back and just fell, and it was like, honestly, it was like such fangirl. I was such a fangirl, but it was one of the best experiences ever, and I think you guys could see how much it meant to me actually meeting him, so it was good. Another thing you guys probably want to know is what actually happened the week that I was ill. Basically, in July, I think one of the days was nearly 40 degrees there, and this idiot here thinks it's a good idea to go out and train in that weather, and I was drinking something like 8 coffees a day, so I ended up severely dehydrated. So I went into the hospital, was on a drip for, I don't know, maybe, I think it was like a full day, just to get my hydration levels back up, and that was literally it. So it was nothing too serious, could have been, but I managed to get my hydration levels back up, but it was nothing to do with ITV. ITV are very good in the sense that they make sure that you're drinking your water, they count your water every day, tell you to drink more. I was drinking the right amount of water. The problem is with training and with having the coffees, I was just obviously using diuretics, which was making me less hydrated. That was effectively what was going on there, so that was that. And yeah, I mean, obviously the whole experience was unbelievable. It's completely changed my life, and yeah, it just means that I can do things that I've always wanted to do. It was always just a platform for me, so my thing's always been my fitness background, and that's given me the platform to kind of help as many people as possible. Before I was maybe helping hundreds of people, this means now I can help thousands, if not tens of thousands of people, and yeah, that's what we're working on just now. So everything's all good. Life after the villa is absolutely amazing. Obviously I would love to do it all over again, but we can't. So I just think that, just if you're watching this video, guys, I just think that just be cautious of the people that are going in, because they are humans. They're just going in there to whether it be find love, better their life, have a good, well, I was going to say summer, but it's winter, but have a good winter in the sun. So just be cautious of that, because no one's in there to hurt anyone. They're just in there to do them. So yeah, just try and get behind them as much as you can, support them. I know I will be. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope that explained my full experience of what happened in Love Island. And again, if you want to see more content like this, comment below and let me know if you want to see something else, because I want to make the videos for you guys. You guys are what makes this happen. Let me know what you think.